Hey, what's up you guys, it's Ruthie and welcome back to my channel. In today's video we're going to go into chapter 68 of Lost by James Patterson, so let's get right into this video. This video may contain sensitive topics and foul language. If you do not wish to continue, I suggest you click off the video now. You have been warned. The sun dipped in the west and all the lights in the port came on. You could argue that a full day of surveillance with no results was a bust, but all it really meant was that we'd been doing it over again tomorrow. That's the life of a cop. Marie had found the day fascinating. She liked seeing how the port operated and hearing stories about police work in and around Miami. She asked me, "How long will you stay on the task force?" I shrugged. "Who knows? I have to produce or they'll just rotate me off. I know someone from the Miami PD who wants my spot." "You need a rest to stay?" "They don't keep me for my charming personality. What if we don't make arrests but are able to save the people being trafficked? I'll be thrilled, even if you get moved off the task force. I'd still be a cop." She smiled and squeezed my hand. She looked toward the water. 2 ships had just docked. I checked with the DHS contact and he said they had both sailed from ports in Europe. After a moment he narrowed it down, said one had come from the Netherlands and the other from Belgium. After I convinced him to come down to the port, I turned to my partners and said, "Let's walk down to the ships. The one on the left is from the Netherlands and the one on the other one is from the Belgium. These are the best prospects we've had." We didn't want to blow the surveillance in case neither of these were the right ship, so we stood back from the dock, looking at both of them. Steph asked, Is one of them more likely than the other?" Marie said, "I haven't heard anything more specific from my informants. Both ships fit the profile we've been looking for." I was torn. If we jumped on one of the ships, word would get out. Sailors talked, and now with cell phones they were in instant communication with another all over the world. I didn't want to expose the surveillance early, but I couldn't risk leaving people locked in one of those shipping containers 1 minute longer than they had to be. If we picked the wrong ship, the crew on the other ship could flee and we could have no suspects. I felt a knot in my stomach as I worked through the different scenarios. I wasn't even factoring in the chance that someone aboard either ship might be armed and try to stop us. There was no way we could do this without causing a major stir. It would throw the port into chaos for at least 2 hours, and the news media would swoop down on it in minutes. I looked around in the port, crews and customs people walking right past us, about 50 yards from 2 ships. One customs inspector with dark hair passed and checked his phone right in front of us. There was absolutely nothing remarkable about him except his ID. His name was Vasile, which seemed familiar to me. My eyes involuntarily followed the remarkable customs inspector. Then it hit me. I remember where I had seen his name. He was the inspector at the Miami airport. I noticed at the time how the trafficker purposely moved to Vasile's line for entry to the United States. We just thought it was a case of lazy inspector. DHS had said they'd follow up on a personal matter. This couldn't be a coincidence. We had to risk it. I wasn't about to lose a load of people just to make some arrests. We had to do something. And now, whatever ship Fazil stepped onto was the ship we were going to search. That is the end of this chapter. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.